Season 10 finale, baby! So, before we get into the reaction, thank you for the support of my latest 2 videos. Remember to also check out That Battle Music Be Like Part 8, which is also a finale of sorts, for that series at least. For now, on to the video. So, this season has been nothing short of amazing, but here's why I'm looking forward to this matchup specifically. Number 1, it's been a most wanted matchup since Season 2. Number 2, Silver Surfer and Megatron have both been servants of Galactus and Unicron respectively, making their appearances earlier this season count as foreshadowing for the Master's arrival, which is a really cool detail. And number 3, more of a me thing personally, but I really want them to go full blown cosmic horror in this fight. The music already sounds like it's gonna be just that, so let's just get into the episode. Oh, preview, nice! Oh, interesting. Are they gonna do that type of preview for every episode?
Galactus, Devourer of Worlds. And Unicron, Almighty Chaos Bringer.
Hey, they brought back the title thingies. I was so worried that after Doctor vs. Rick and Superman vs. Goku, they were gonna drop those, but I love whenever they include the, titles for these characters. It makes them feel so much grander and epic in a way. It just fills me with more hype. Like, in the wrestling, when you say, in this corner we have this guy with 300 pounds, whatever that means.
That's right, it's the day we've all been waiting for.
Yeah.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win.
Death battle. Oh my god, this really is gonna be 2 guys fighting over a slice of pizza, like they said.
Boomstick.
Red Skull?
What is the nature?
Oh, Red Dead. Never mind.
Perhaps this question was on Galen of Ta's mind as he hurtled toward the end of infinity. Ta was a paradise, the most advanced civilization the universe had ever known. Too bad the universe was coming to an end. I hate it when that happens. The Taran scientist Galen watched us.
So wait, Galactus was once a normal scientist. It wasn't always a cosmic entity. That's a first. I know that. So wait, both Galactus and Silver Surfer started out as scientists in this perfect utopian planet. So maybe Galactus saw a bit of himself in Silver Surfer when he took him in under his wing. But you get what I mean. That's really interesting. I didn't know that. I always thought it just, existed like a dark side is type of deal.
As the old multiverse died, a new one was born, and the scientist Galen was no more. In his place was a being of untold power, the Ravager of Galaxies, Galactus.
Yeah.
Well, despite looking like a masochist giant purple vibrator,
Masochist, okay, that's a very Deadpool way of putting it, but real name Galan, which of course Galactus is like, galaxy, that's where it all comes from. Okay, he's only 8 meters tall, that's his average height, I guess. I know he can change size. My god, that's heavy. Victim of countless backstory retcons. Okay, so he's essentially the average comic book character. Okay, beyond good and evil. Yeah, here's the thing about Galactus. He doesn't really enjoy heating planets from what I'm researching. But Unicron really does, so I'm not necessarily gonna root for Galactus because I usually cheer for the morally superior opponent. I just want to see 2 cosmic titans tear the universe apart one bite at a time. Oh, hey, that's where it whooped Darkseid's ass. I posted about that on Instagram once. I have an Instagram page, did you know that? And Power Cosmic, basically, ain't gonna explain shit, it's Power Cosmic. Yeah, I remember that from Silver vs. Martian Manhunter, which I still think was a great episode, even if it did things a bit differently from the usual Death Battle, but I'm gonna say my thoughts when I do the ranking. My god, it's gonna be a nightmare to do the ranking. Almost every episode is peak.
Described as being in touch with every other living thing at once, the Power Cosmic allows him to grow or shrink his body with seemingly no limit, and alter his appearance.
I must go back to that. That's gonna be the cutest thing ever. When you're being mean to me, this is who you're being mean to. Hey, I remember that panel. Yeah, basically every species sees Galactus differently. That's a really cool concept. I wonder if Unicron would see Galactus as a transformer. I doubt they're gonna do that, but it'd be really cool if there's a small flash and we see a mechanical version of Galactus. But then again, Galactus looks kinda mechanical itself, so yeah, I'm just complicating things.
Galactus' power is so immense that the only thing that can sustain him is the consumption of entire worlds.
Oh.
Without this constant feeding, he would perish, just as humans would without consuming plants or other...
Okay, so Galactus doesn't even choose to do so, he has to do so. That's kinda tragic. Okay, it makes Unicron look even more like a dick.
Like this alien bug dude who tried to use Galactus' energy to...
Hey, yeah, that's Annihilus, I remember pronouncing the name, but I know he is. One-shot Darkseid? My god, the 3 words huge statement.
Galactus crafted a device to solve all of his
The ultimate nullifier.
problems.
Here it
The
is.
ultimate nullifier.
This is the thing I've heard everyone say is gonna give Galactus the win. Which is kinda sucks because I have heard that otherwise they're both kinda equal in everything, but Galactus has just that one fuck you I win object. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like matchups where it's all dependent on one object, but hey, if this thing kinda weighs concepts and Unicron ever face something like this, good for Galan, I guess.
Multiverse is eradicated, then recreated without the target.
The editing in this one is insane. Sorry if I haven't said anything already, I was just so mesmerized by it.
He can summon it at any time.
I'm sorry, is that the size difference between the Nullifier and Galactus? It's gonna be really funny to see him pull it out with the fight. I hope I really see sized up, because otherwise it's gonna look like, I don't know, Hulk with a gun.
Pretty sure Galan forgot what it meant to be mortal. Perhaps that was the true evil all along. The slow death of Galen's humanity. Because what could be more terrifying than a being that sees everything and everyone you know and love as nothing more than his next meal?
Okay, that was a great breakdown for Galactus. It's a bit short, but then again, he's not the most multi-layered character out there, but they still managed to focus on to his depth, his tragedy, you know, and I really appreciate how it feels both like the backstory of a cosmic entity, but also the tragedy of a man who got turned into circumstances out of his control. That's a really unique mixture of character archetypes. I really like Galactus a lot more now that I've heard more about him, but you know, yeah, his powers are pretty immense. He's everything I've heard him to be, but I know very little about Unicron besides him being basically transformed as Satan, and that he was meant to appear in Michael Bay movies, but then it didn't. I'm gonna be honest, that's probably for the best.
In the beginning, before heaven and earth, before light and dark, there was Unicron, created by the formless primordial being known as the One. To explore the fledgling multiverse, Unicron
This music though.
Decided to consume everything. Decided to split Unicron into 2 beings.
That's some
One
fun
of order
editing.
and hope known as Primus, and the other of chaos and evil known as Unicron.
Hey, that's a Transformers Prime Unicron, right? I mean, I'm not exactly ignorant on Transformers, you know, I just think, I just grew up with some Transformers, just not all of it. Unicron is very part of the old school Transformers side of things I wasn't really too expert on, yeah.
Again, like all good sibling rivalries, they pushed.
Okay, they're giving Unicron a much bigger standard height, but okay. Fundamental concept of evil. I love the contrast between Galactus being above morality and Unicron is like, no dude, I'm Satan, straight up.
To what would later be known as the planet Cybertron.
Hey.
Well, Unicron
Yeah, he turned his planet into a planet that eats other planets.
Funniest shit I've ever seen. I'm sorry, every time I have heard X turns into Y, I have been traumatized to complete that sentence like that. Please send help.
He's
Hell yeah.
literally the first Transformer.
and with this new body,
Just like Apocalypse was the first mutant. That's a good one. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, not exactly too impressed right now.
time, and even manipulate matter itself.
Yeah, when he turned Megatron into Galvatron, that's something I read about. But I also heard that Unicron can corrupt Transformers into becoming zombies, I think. And I don't think they said it in Galactus breakdown, but the Galactus isn't really a fan of consuming dark energies and such. So maybe that's gonna help Unicron, but compared to the Ultimate Nullifier, I don't know about this one with.
This dark energon will corrupt any that consumes it, turning them
Here it
into a
is.
puppet of Unicron himself.
Yeah.
In fact, almost every Unicron you've seen in movies, TV, and comics are the same Unicron.
So it's kinda like Darkseid. Interesting.
His
Yeah.
mere presence drove an entire planet insane.
I was trying to be poetic before, but this is what evil is.
Jesus Christ.
Invincible, undeniable, inescapable. You can't even wait him out. He is unbound by the concept of linear time.
My god.
Okay,
It's his existence. His mere being is so overwhelmingly evil that the fabric of space-time cannot fathom Unicron's presence.
I'm sorry, that's really badass and all, but it's kind of fun. Like, is there a limit to the evil the universe can support? Like, what? Is it like a UBS drive?
Despite an unbelievable power power, the Chaos Bringer's almighty rampage through reality has been halted a number of times, usually due to the matrix of leadership,
Yeah.
the essence of Primus himself, and the embodiment of all hope and light in the universe.
I've heard that's the only thing that can defeat Unicron in canon, but I also never seen something like the Ultimate Nullifier that I know of.
To destroy him once and for all.
They actually succeeded in killing him until Galvatron's hate.
The music is giving me mad Evangelion vibes for some reason, I don't know why. The creepy choir really contrasts with Galactus' more epic music, but yeah, consider we're talking about a mechanical spawn of Satan, yeah, the Evangelion comparisons aren't that far off, probably.
Because challenging Unicron
That's
means
creepy.
challenging evil itself, destroying destruction itself, an impossible.
Hey, destroying destruction is exactly what Galactus did, I see what he did.
Every war, every cruelty, every death battle gives Unicron.
Wait, I just mentioned Apocalypse. Were they making the voluntary parallel between Unicron and Apocalypse being the first Transformer and mutant respectively? That's a fun battle to bring up, but yeah, this guy is serious business.
He's as inevitable as your dying breath.
Jesus, now you got me scared.
Yeah. Okay, they really sold a lot of Unicron, which can mean two things. Either A, they wanted to make Galactus winning a bit of a surprise or a triumph even, considering, I mean, a triumph in both moral and logical sense, since you can't really defeat a concept. So either Galactus falls short since what they said, or Galactus on a surprise everyone. But either way, I absolutely love how they build up Unicron. He really feels like a cosmic evil, like, you know, Satan not in name only, not just Satan because of horns, but him being every single evil thing or act of violence ever is a really cool concept, and I'm really glad that this battle is probably gonna bring more awareness of who Unicron is as a character. But now I'm just too hyped to see these two clash. Come on, let's go.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for the death battle you've been asking for forever!
Yeah!
As all things must, your world has come to an end.
Oh, you got some competition there, Galan.
Halt! This planet is mine to consume.
Nice.
So saith Galactus, destroyer of worlds.
The animation.
Thus decrees Unicron, Chaos Bringer.
And so it starts. Oh, nice. Oh, well, we're dead.
So quick to beg for Oblivion's embrace.
I am Oblivion.
Nice.
Be gone.
Oh my god, I'm having chills. The music. It just bitch slapped a sun. Oh, turn into a black hole. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, ouch.
I am the power cosmic incarnate, not so easily felled.
Ouch. Oh god, watch out, Galactus, watch out.
So readily, Unicron.
No devourer, transforming.
What about sending these guys?
Beg not for mercy, behold blackening sky. Against mine chaos, even gods will die.
Oh, poetic, really poetic. Watch out, Galactus. Oh god. Ouch.
Galactus meets your challenge. Here's your goal. This world will bring destruction to it all.
The am destruction, pure finality.
My god, the visuals in this fight are amazing.
Last, true immortality.
They're going full Gurren Lagann. Watch out for the corrupting energy.
I have no patience left. Return thy
Oh, okay, he's gonna use it like that, okay.
to the void where none may hear your screams.
Oh, it's gonna possess Galactus.
You know not the power which you command.
Of course I do. Your death I thus demand.
What?
Finally, I have won.
Watch out, buddy.
I've seen your power, bringer of chaos. Yet by my vigor thou hast much need. Witness the last fate that awaits you thus. For
Oh, well, bye.
Galactus must now feed.
Okay,
We
okay.
know Galactus.
That was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. The visuals and the music were off the chain. I'm gonna share my thoughts after the conclusion.
Matched in a lot of ways.
So it ultimately came down to which of them was more powerful.
Both could
Yeah.
threaten an entire infinite multiverse, but Unicron could only do so over time, devouring
Ah.
them one by one.
While
Interesting.
Galactus's battle with the Scryer and the other threatened to destroy the entire Marvel multiverse as just a side effect.
Not to mention, Galactus tussles with cosmic beings like himself all the time.
While Unicron is usually the top dog in Transformers, he's a big fish in a relatively small pond.
Hey, just like Homelander. Yeah, I'm gonna call that the Homelander problem because a lot of characters are just the best of the best in their own worlds, but when they're put into other worlds, they're just gonna get annihilated. That's true for most of the boys' characters, honestly.
Relative to Marvel, at least.
That might sound better for Unicron at first, but it means he has way less experience than Galactus in full-on fights against dudes his size.
And while Unicron has used Dark Energon to infect and corrupt other beings in
Galactus has absorbed the essence of evil beings like Dormammu before and easily resisted attempts to corrupt him. Dark Energon would be no different. Okay, never mind what I said then. I must have misread something.
the past, Galactus technically doesn't have a soul thanks to his cosmic rebirth from Galen.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's fended off mental attacks before, so there's no real reason to think that would work here.
And as lame as it is, the ultimate nullifier is just really, really overpowered.
Despite
Yeah.
Unicron being able to survive the destruction of his spark, the ultimate nullifier is significantly more thorough. Consider the time it was used against Abraxas, a being that embodied the abstract concept of the multiverse's destruction.
No, just like Unicron.
Sounds like somebody you know?
Yeah,
Even against
yeah.
someone like that, the good old
Okay, nearly impossible to kill traditionally, but cannot resist the ultimate nullifier, weaker than associated Galactus, harder to regenerate body. Oh my god, he pretty much had no advantages whatsoever. But poor guy. So pretty much what I thought. I was hoping Unicron was gonna have at least an advantage, but okay.
Nully had no problem erasing him from reality, and the same would happen to Unicron, while Galactus could always hide in that pocket dimension, just as he escaped the nullifier before.
Unicron was an insanely terrifying threat,
Yeah.
but Galactus had the power, experience, and arsenal to ultimately annihilate him.
If
Nice.
you thought Galactus was going down in this fight, you were Unicron.
The winner is Galactus.
That's gonna be the worst ending pun Boomstick has ever done, including the last one from Goku vs Superman. Okay, so my thoughts on this fight. I thought the visuals and the music were amazing, as I said, and I'm sorry if this is the third death battle in a row that I feel like I'm criticizing a bit, but I don't know, I feel like there was a bit of a oomph missing, I don't know. I mean, I get what they're going for, it looked cool visually, but I don't know, maybe I need to watch it, but it felt kinda boring. Like, I talked over some of the dialogue, and for that I apologize, but I can't put my finger on it. I'll probably think about it in a bit. But now let's hear what they're gonna tease next time.
Season 10's done, but Season 11 is on the way.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, and a special thanks to our channel members for being champions this year. Get ready for more Death Battle in 2024.
Yeah. Okay, cards. Wait. The Fool. Okay, oh, they're gonna tease the 2 cards. Okay, the Fool is 100% a reference to Joker versus Joker. No, I'm sure that's the case. That, the World. Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody's gonna make a breakdown video about that. It's not gonna be me. I'm sorry. Okay, the one you voted for. Yeah, it is Wally versus Tom. That maybe it's that versus the Black Flash versus that from the other series, and the World. I have no idea. It's all very JoJo stuff. And yeah, Wile E. Coyote versus Tomcat. Yeah, we know that from the Champions Bowl, but what happened afterwards? Okay, these are past battles in the TV screen. Oh, I think that was just something about the channel members or something. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty cool season finale. I liked it, and yeah, I don't really have much to say for this episode. I mean, it feels like they said everything they needed to say about this matchup, but yeah. Season 10 is done, baby. I'm gonna go work on my Season 10 ranking. Hopefully I'm gonna put it out before the end of this year, as I want it to be the 1000 subscriber special. And I also have a couple of other videos planned regarding this season, but you'll see in the future. In the meantime, I'm gonna drink some water, you do the same. I'm Uncle Quitton, I hope I made your day slightly better.